news, we're going to go straight into the second game of the day. LuxGaming versus TBA. Maps have been vetoed, and we're playing on Liberation Manor and Coastal as a decider, with Liberation being Lux's map pick. They did lose the 9th round, so they're starting on Allies, and despite the sad situation, let's try and get happy for this game.
Indeed, and yeah, we see LuxGaming here playing with Mastermind instead of cashing they played with at LAN, and this is their map pick that we're going into, and they're on the Allied side. And then we have TBA, who have been playing together for quite a while under various names, starting on this Axis side, and their pick will be Mana. No picks here yet, 45 seconds in, it's all quiet right now. As the leader chimes in with the opening frag in answer to my statement.
Caster's Curse. There's also chimes into one, as well as Mastermind going down to Jangro, but the leader continue his strides to get another kill. It's LuxGaming versus German. Sorry about that. Did not realize they had a name now.
They were TBA this morning, I swear.
That's the same for me. This is news to me. But saying that, Usuma gets another one, making it a 3+2, and it looks like Usuma could get a second, but Jangro managed to get in, but the F with a quick trade, just leaving Joshua left in a 1 versus 2. Needs to get the bomb defused, and something like he's just going to try and do some economic damage, try and get some tokens for himself. Passing so close to his head through the wall. Almost gets that other kill. Unable to find any frags just yet. And that's the map 1, and the F's going to take him out of the server. First round gone to LuxGaming. It's going to be annoying.
German Flowerhouse. Yeah, we could think of an acronym for that. Maybe TBA? That sounds easy to say in short.
Yes, but LuxGaming has won the first round, and hasn't gone for any weird buys. They have used up all their tokens for utility, which is quite good to see, but again, it's not a lot of utility. But if you just did well, Zlatan taking down Felzer was playing really well in the games yesterday. It does seem like Mastermind wants to get in towards B site. There are 2 players here. Another Vader takes the head of Mastermind very cleanly off. Good shot from him. Mastermind thinks that as well.
Brought to within an inch of his life by that nade as well. Joshua chimes in on Zlatan, and now we have only 1 player covering that street and 2 moving towards the B site for the Allies. As 4 defenders line up to defend with 50 seconds left. Bomb down currently on that Elben's area. Lots of words being traded here, but no tags or frags.
Many tags, but no frags. In case of Asuma. But so far, each team's staying alive for the time being. 3 versus 4 still, but it's Jangro and Fluffy takes down the Lita and the F. Just leaving Asuma for all Beta to take out of the server. Good round from German Flowerhouse.
Yeah, really good work there by Allvator on that Windows area.
Dark, is that seriously their name? Okay. Well, German Flowerhouse, great comeback. And got some Gewers as well as picking up some carbines. Mastermind doing some beam damage onto Zlatan, but I'm going to take him out.
Both teams playing really standard here. Not much really to remark about in terms of like how their setup is. Both all buying into defaults, splitting across the map, playing quite slowly. Interesting to see how this game develops as they get more comfortable.
Yes, it would be interesting, and so far, also is very, very close to Zlatan. So I think Jangro is backing him up at this broken wall, but at the moment, LuxGaming doesn't really have a foothold on the map. They have some map control, but not really progress towards a site. All quite split, but Joshua takes out the lead set, and he gets Mastermind as well. Playing really well. He played well yesterday. Today now, by the looks of things. Oh, the F does recover the bomb. Nice shots from Zlatan to take down Felzer, and he survives do about it. We're just unable to find the frag.
Wow, with 25 seconds left, they go for this late A rotate. Might work, seeing as 2 people had rotated towards the B site. Just the 1 player on the bottom here, but it is Joshua who's already got 2 frags in this round. And he does make it a 3rd.
We get a 4th, but not gonna happen. And bomb will start to go down, but as all these 4 players for German Flowerhouse surround LuxGaming, it's not looking too good. It's gonna be a tough roll for them. Zuma does manage to take down Jangru. That's a start which they need in the right direction, but he seems to be lost while Fluffy takes him out, just leaving the F alone as German Flowerhouse showing their dominance in the house of flowers.
Yeah, let's not talk about that again. Yeah, I don't know. My initial reaction is that, what's that, New York? Sorry, LuxGaming. Yeah, they're not playing with like strat-based work right now. They're just sort of playing for picks, spreading around the map. That might just be, you know, the strategy they want to start the game with.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see them play with more
Execute.
decisiveness. Yeah, definitely.
Be interesting because obviously it's not a style which everyone uses. Executes is normally what you see them attacking a site directly instead of seeing some openings. And it seems like they have changed their style right now. And it seems like they're going towards the B site, waiting for nades. Though some of those nades seem like they missed the mark from German Flowerhouse, but the smokes are good for LuxGaming as they start pushing on towards the site.
And Orvate here can really get some work done in that barn cubby hole. I say don't check it, all piling in.
Managed to get 1. Nearly gets a 2nd, but he just misses the head, but Fluffy's nade does the job. Just need the leader and the F to try and clean up the messes, but Fluffy right now can kind of understand the name of the team, but just leaves the F. Now 1 versus 4. He's going to struggle with this. He probably just wants to try and save this M1 grand. Count his losses.
Yeah, economy in the dumpster, but they will be getting that 3-round loss bonus next round. Doesn't seem to really be backing off here. Looks like he wants another pick before he goes and saves his gun, but he might have to settle for less.
Maybe he's just wary in case there's a flanking player, which we know there isn't, but he doesn't know that. And he just needs to try and keep this. He's, of course, careful while he's watching his back, making sure no one can push him. And German Flowerhouse not really looking to hunt him at this time. I'm waiting to see if he tries to make a mistake. And they don't really get rid of their weapons since their economy not looking too great either. Well, that's things. We'll be able to save his weapons. 7-second mark just gone. And it's going to be an interesting buy from LuxGaming, that's for sure.
Yeah, so far scores on the doors. Fluffy starting off strong. 5 kills, 1 death. With 2 of his teammates on 4 as well, whereas we have yet to see any of the LuxGaming players really step up, but still finding a foothold in this game. Sometimes can find it hard as getting the rhythm of things when you start on that allied side.
Exactly, especially on a map like this where it's very much execute heavy more than picks. You can obviously go for the pick play, but you need to be quite aggressive, try and get a foothold using your nades wisely, which LuxGaming are going to try and do that this round by looking towards B. They still have 3 smokes and a nade to work with. That can be said for the Axes with 3 nades and a smoke. It's an SMG on Bowser. Interesting to see what he does with that. But Mastermind is in the market position. Zuma watching the windows, just spot plan, smokes it off, stop anyone peeking, and he could start pushing onto the site now since only other player is Dark, which is also smoked off at this point. It does seem like LuxGaming are quite scared, and these nades helping that, taking down the F, and it looks like a boost coming in for German Flowerhouse, but Zuma spots it out with a nice headshot onto Fluffy. Now the bomb has gone down. What type of after-plans positions we should be looking for here, Levy?
Yeah, I think they've got a really good lock here. You know, they're sort of aware of those fences players perhaps, but I think they also got quite lucky there. Drungru in Dark didn't really get a chance to have his say on the round. Oh, and well, that helps, doesn't it? Deleter picking up 2. Doesn't matter what positions you have if you do that sort of work. So we will be seeing Joshua looking to save here.
But that was literally instant. As soon as his teammate fell, he retreated, which is really smart of him. He does have a Thompson and a go up, so he can use those into the next round. He does have 14 seconds left, and he has gone in top of the triple. Hard to get him unless you go into triple. And while Zlatan is close by, he's a little bit too far, really. Well, by coming back in for LuxGaming, they did win the previous round, so they did get that 2 tokens as well as the 3rd token for planting the bomb. But Fluffy,
Yeah, look at
got
the weapons
shotgun
as well. They got 3 Garands, 4 Thompsons amongst them, using their secondary weapons as primaries right now. So it's going to be a struggle here for German Flowerhouse to win this round, I'd imagine. But yeah, Fluffy could do work with his shotgun as he pushes close, getting tired a bit, but he's considering pushing the smoke. Right up the archway, hoping to catch someone out. But otherwise, they're playing retake B virtually.
Very much. Fluffy is in a good position, but Azuma takes out Jangru, who was at the market stalls, looking down B arch, but bounce up. Let's take down the lead. In fact, to get some knife onto Zlatan. Really impressive from him. Still Fluffy. He's been spotted out. Question is, do they realize that he has a shotgun? He seems to be a little bit confused. Too sure what to do, but he does have a teammate backing him up at barrels, and Joshua and Allvator both chiming in to get those kills. And LuxGaming seemed a little bit lost. Didn't know what to do.
Yeah, just lacking that decisiveness right now. And obviously with their economy in the state it is in right now, we're probably going to see another eco round. Though, as I say that, of course, they decide to buy fully down to 0. So, a lot riding on this round. Could see this half go pretty one-sided if they lose this, potentially.
Yes, potentially. And looking at the other side, Axes, 4 Thompsons.
Don't see that every day.
No, you don't, especially with the Axes, which is a good secondary weapon if you think about it. Like, such fast pace, and it's got a small mag size, like a CC in a way. But Jangru managed to get a nade kill onto the Mastermind as well as Fluffy, taking down the Sumo with that Thompson. Being said, just assuming that F Zlatan is lead and was heading towards A long until he lost his 2 teammates, and Fluffy's playing very, very close.
Yeah, it's interesting to see him play so aggressive. I haven't seen him play since Major Update 1, when obviously the shotgun was much stronger. Thought might see more passive playstyle, but still taking it and still enjoying it. So interesting to see, because you don't see too many people play B that aggressive anymore.
Yeah, especially in MU2, where it's a lot more risk playing close than playing afar. But he's made it work in the last few rounds that he's done this, and I think that's part due to the way LuxGaming are playing this map. And this is their pick. It's interesting. You would expect them to have more to work with.
And they really need to do some good economy damage here, because players are so stacked on the defending side. And as we say, that Zlatan does pick up 1, but they're going to need to do more than that to even the odds, as they both work towards the B site, or A site, sorry. And the 2 Frenchmen don't get anything done, with Joshua and Jangru combining to take them down.
Yeah, it's very good play there. Bells Up being the only casualty. I remember him playing for Fate Esports a while back. He was really great scope, so I'd like to see him pick up the scope. He did pick up the scope several times yesterday, but didn't get much done. Be interesting to see what they're going to do here. Fluffy still got the shotgun and Thompson combo, while LuxGaming forced once more those carbines and nades.
Yeah, it feels to an extent they're digging their own grave here if they're just not giving themselves enough utility and guns to work with, but perhaps they have a plan that I'm not aware of, as Fluffy does again push up close. Now you could get some work done with a couple of them pushing up and B long. Oh, tag but not the frag. They really are heavily committing to that B site though, but also potentially leaving mid street open. Zlatan's sort of more cautiously watching the back.
Oh, Beta was on site, maybe take up the lead, but I'll be interested to see what Mastermind does with smoke now. Have a nade, didn't do anything with it. He is known in the community to have some insane nades. I haven't seen much of it myself yet. Ulvator still on side, but it's Fluffy chimes in, taking down Mastermind as well as Jangru, taking down the F, just leaving Asuma alone, who's going to fall to Ulvator. Now it's just Zlatan. And falling by, does get a knife kill, but no tag. Which is surprising since just so close to a player. Get a knife that. Didn't even get the token for it.
Yeah, I was thinking, it's surprising you didn't get the token. You would expect when you get a knife kill, you automatically get the token almost, but...
But I guess he had a katana instead of a knife. Bank.
Interesting buy here. I think we're going to see a really fast-paced round out of LuxGaming here. 4 Thompsons, only 1 smoke on Uzuma, who's managed to somehow get an M1 Garand.
Yeah, I would expect them really to go into the market, try and get market control of these Thompsons. Play around that area since that's the closest angles. But Joshua gets Yefu, wide peeks into his angle from that right archway. Now they're starting to go through the marketplace, which I said. Uzuma does take down Felza, using the M1 Garand, the only long-range weapon. Stance on the Lisa and Zlatan only pushes for a market. Just back. That allows Joshua to take down Mastermind, who peeks him weirdly.
Yeah, great awareness by Joshua there to pick up that frag. Better teamwork coming out of LuxGaming here, but perhaps not the great plan. But, you know, moving in the right direction potentially. But it will be Delita and Uzuma, the long-time combo, looking to pick something up. They have got a lot of space on the map right now. But they could come into contact with Jangru here, causing issues as they sneak up. 30 seconds left to go. They will have to make a decision eventually.
We'll start deploying them now. One, but he wasn't able to get Delita, and that's going to allow him to get Ulvator. Does some damage to the economy of German Flowerhouse, but I don't think he'll be able to clutch around, especially since Jangru able to pick him up with that MP44 submachine gun combo working for him, just like it did for Saint.
Yeah, quite unlucky for Delita there that it was the bomb dropped on Uzuma, so even though he did get into the B site and kill the player, he had no chance of even getting that bomb down for his economy.
Yeah, and still, economy not looking good for LuxGaming. They keep forcing, which isn't helping their hand, but one thing which keeps making me wonder is they keep peeking things with the one weaponry and not really clearing angles. But Zlatan able to get an early frag onto Felza with that nade. Gonna help things. Fluffy with the quick trade, that close range. The machine gun, but Delita and Mastermind both chiming in for one, and this is an advantage for LuxGaming which we haven't seen for a while.
Yeah, and this is sort of the strength of playing with a caller like Uzuma, I think, because he's always thinking of new ideas, and you saw that call come out at the beginning of the round for 4 nades, and wow, it's really paid off.
It has, just leaving Joshua in a 1 versus 3. In these situations, you normally count a player out, but Axis have been playing well, and you can see them clutching it out. But he needs to get this kill. He does. Takes down the F, and right now, Delita and Zlatan are both isolated away from each other. But at the end, Zlatan does get the entryway. Get the frag, and that's going to be 7-3. Third round for LuxGaming.
Yeah, and actually looking at German Flowerhouse's bank, they are really low on coins right now, which is quite surprising given the win streak they've been on. Spending more than they can afford, perhaps. So perhaps this is going to let LuxGaming get back into the game.
Really, Joshua buying anything with a MP44. Go on all Ulvator, but the rest on MP28. No utility to speak of either. It'll be interesting to see how they play this. Seems like they're going for an interesting strategy, pushing down mid. 3 players and the other 2 players pushing down a long. Getting a flank, and they did get 1 kill, but Uzuma charming in for 2 for himself, and Mastermind even getting 1 himself, and now it's just left with Joshua. Has an MP44, and probably wants to try and save this going into the next round, or try and do some economic damage, but just get Mastermind in the end. And the bomb did go down for LuxGaming, but this should be the 4th round for them.
Yeah, I like the call from German Flowerhouse there. Try something different though. 3 pushing, or 2 pushing mid, 3 pushing down tank. But it doesn't quite pay off, but it's always nice to see some people try something inventive with eco rounds.
Yeah, And now that they've got some economy, do you think they'll buy or do they need another eco?
I don't think it'd be a great idea, but maybe they'll buy to 2. Got a smoke on one of them, so maybe another push again. But we see LuxGaming really starting to ramp up their economy now with all those Garans in play.
But I do like this difference in contrast that German Powerhouse are playing the economy game pretty well. They have just brought down to 2, like you said, which is great to see, which not a lot of teams do, and we saw in the last game, CRG and bot 123. I don't think he ever did that. Yeah, towards long, try and get a frag. Don't need to find anything just yet. It's Fluffy with that push. He gets one. I need to get a second, but fails there to get there, and he even gets another one. 3 kills, and it looks like a push coming in from Allvator, which probably wasn't the best idea. And he just gave the advantage away, especially when you on these eco weapons. You don't want to give that advantage away, especially there's one more player towards on. The best idea. But they have done the damage on an eco round. That's good to see.
And sensibly, Delete is going to rotate round to this A site. Axis got so much control on that B site, it wouldn't really be worth retaking too many spots to check, potentially. In this 2v2, they'll be much happy to take those range fights on A. But as I say that, Joshua is in a good position on A, and they've both rotated, guessing that Delita will commit there. Gets the entry, but Joshua can make something happen still. Or maybe not. Going to be tough to win it from here with MP28.
Yeah. Especially since Mastermind's just rotated back over, taking down Joshua. Good initial start, but maybe a little bit of an overextension, costing the team from Allvator. It's just some little things which cause mistakes happen.
Yeah, really well worked round, but maybe got a bit excited there and fed Mastermind that +10, which, yeah, as you say, cost them the round. Great utility buy coming out from LuxGaming though, and they still have got a really good economy, but so do German Flowerhouse, so this is going to be a really important round. Lots of nades thrown, lots of smokes, and we'll see whose execute wins best.
Yeah, especially since we're seeing 3 STGs and MP44s, a lot of machine guns being played out, hardly any rifles, which is a different contrast compared to Comrade Gaming and Bot 123 with like stop hards, moreover. But Zlatan, he's the one to find an opening in dark, taking out Jangaroo. Especially since they don't have mid control. A little bit careless from him, maybe. Fluffy, though, he's still in barrels. He can cause some damage here. Be interesting to see what they do. They are playing quite carefully, LuxGaming. They're not rushing into things. And it's good to see. Nade actually finding Fluffy. He might be all. No, and Allvator does find one. He finds a second. Sutton, however, does find Belzer, but still 3 versus 3, and that's when Fluffy strikes. Strikes just well, but deletes him from the server, giving a knife kill, and now it's all up to Allvator. And he's on B site, just waiting for Delita to beat him, and he needs Slatan's help. Zlatan only crawling in, and that's when Allvator strikes. He needs to pick him, and Zlatan quickly charming where his position was, able to get the kill. 4k for him, but second I thought Allvator would actually get him.
Yeah, that was too close, wasn't it? But they get the round, and they've got really back into this game. 4 rounds in a row. German Flowerhouse will let them back into it in 6 rounds. When I was at 2-7 down, I would definitely taken 6 rounds on attack.
Yeah, especially on the old update.
Indeed. And yeah, we see Flowerhouse just 5 defaults. Lots of utility actually, considering how low their money is. So not fully investing, but quite a responsible buy. We've seen quite good economy management from them, but perhaps LuxGaming is starting to get into the swing of things.
Yeah, and they've got the momentum on their side now. And if you're German Flowerhouse, you probably want to try and slow that down. Make sure they can't get any more momentum. Put some weeds in the way, maybe. Angry does manage to find Mastermind. That's going to give the advantage for them. And we do see quite a bit of a split. 2 people towards mid and the other 2 towards A long. It'll be interesting to see how they're going to play this. Jagger is still in triple, and this is such a powerful position, especially since the player's just going into his crosshair, but it's actually Uzuma opens things up. Taking out Joshua, now Jagger is stuck. He's in a tight situation. He needs to get this kill. He gets the knife kill, but that's all he will get. Zlatan denies him anymore. They've got the A site control.
Great pick there from Felzer, but Delita's in a good position perhaps to get the return frag. However, Zlatan is not in a good position himself and is about to get double peaked, so probably going down. But does pick up one, which is more than you can expect potentially. Under pressure. Delita does help him out.
Felzer right now. He's looking to hunt down Zlatan. 20 seconds left. Zlatan needs to try and play the time and try and get this kill. He's playing around it. His bomb site pretty well. Nice Felzer. Seems like he's predicting quite well, and he's unable to get the frag. The Thompson too strong, close range. That's going to be 7-7.
Yeah, this 5-round comeback has really been driven by Zlatan here. 15 for 9. Really leading the way on the server right now, and definitely for his team. So, impressive stuff to see. They could even win this half, which I definitely would not have predicted earlier on.
Especially when it was 7-3 at one point.
7-2, yeah. I mean, yeah, just great adaptation by LuxGaming.
Yeah, it probably helped that they crushed the economy of the Axis. They've been on eco rounds quite a few times, but now they're on a good buy for the last round of the half. So they don't have to worry about future rounds. And Azuma, look, he doesn't care. Takes down Fluffy early on, giving his team an advantage. Felzer brings that advantage away. Takes down Zlatan, he's been so strong. Yeah, though, back once, keeping the advantage for LuxGaming. And they start pushing onto the B site now. Joshua, he gets a double kill from behind. That's the two lurking players gone. Now all Beta is going to get one for himself, and Felzer cleans it up, getting a headshot onto Mastermind. Good end to the half, really, from German Powerhouse, but 8-7, close game.
Yeah, it was so well worked that round by the F on tank, and then just a bit of a communication issue that led to that +10, but hate to see it happen. Anyway, also, is it German Flowerhouse or German Powerhouse?
Flowerhouse.
Flowerhouse, okay, just checking what crazy name they have. But anyway, as we should refer to now on TBA, are buying. Oh, they've actually got 3 grease guns, which you don't see a lot nowadays. Most people preparing for that ranged setup, but yeah, 3 goose guns. Should be interesting to see how that pans out.
3 smokes, so it looks like they're going for an execute play of some sort. They did smoke off mid, and Delita pushed off the tank. So it'll be interesting to see, but it does seem like 3 players and the bomb towards the B side, while the other 2 players are quite lurking towards mid and A long. Maybe just watching a push or 2, especially that A long player is going to be Jangaroo. And all he has is a grease gun. They're not rushing things, German Flowerhouse. They're watching the flowers grow. Very quiet. Now they're starting to strike. Smokes and nades being thrown from either side. And that nade from Mastermind. He's notorious for them. Gets Fluffy out of the picture, giving an advantage now into LuxGaming. Jangaroo, that lurking player, finally finds that lurk. He's looking to try and get the mid player, but the mid player is waiting for him. All Beta does get one, and Felzer takes down Delita, leaving the F and Mastermind left. He's in the window. That's pushed onto site Mastermind now. So his life was short since Joshua was there. Right around from Felzer, getting himself at 2k. Fluffy, not much impact.
Yeah, it was a pretty decisive post plant, wasn't it? 4v5, not a single guy drops from the attacking side. It's going to struggle for LuxGaming here to buy into this round. They do go for the 5 default setup. Oh, actually, as I say, that Mastermind is bought into a shotgun instead. 4 defaults and a shotgun. See what he can get done with that. But meanwhile, TBA have a good balance of utility and weapons, and might be trying to work a slow round here.
Ooh, that nade from Jangaroo. Able to take down Delita down mid. And they are heading towards B. And Zlatan, he's gone towards mid to help control that. I feel like there was going to have 3 towards B. Before Delita was fallen. Interesting to see how gonna push this. Mastermind that barrels with the shotgun. Interesting position. Seeing Fluffy play at the archway, but barrels is gonna be difficult. Especially if he peeks, but he needs to make sure he plays those close angles, which does make it difficult to hit players. But possible.
Could work well here with the zoomer as well, up in that balcony. Probably weren't expecting that combo when they hit the B site, especially given the retake the defensive side played last round, as the execute does come in. First contact from Ulvator. And they do manage to pick up Mastermind with that shotgun, but Azuma is still there undetected, playing it slow. 30 seconds to go, so there's still chances for the round.
Ulvator managed to get down Zlatan, but takes him out, but not for long since Fluffy gets a quick trade, just leaving the F up in windows to try and salvage the round, but they don't realize he's there, so he's able to capitalize, taking out Fluffy. Seeing fouls are left. 1 versus 1. Does seem like he gets a nice headshot from the F. Great round coming up from him. That's going to be 10-7.
Yeah, well worked by the German Flowerhouse indeed, but it was really good to see Zuma get 2 frags there. Pretty difficult from balcony once you get rumbled there, but yeah, it was good to see TBA work that round so well. And in other news as well, it seems the issues of the previous game have been resolved, so CRG and Bot 123 are playing the overtime now, but it will be played off the stream, I'm afraid, so we'll see this game.
But we'll keep you updated when we get information given to us. You can also see on the bracket who wins. But let's get back into this game. And it looks like German Flowerhouse looking to try and go towards the B site once more. But they have quite a bit of utility. And on the other side, LuxGaming only has Guas to work with. Elita almost fallen. It's Jangaru's nade who finds Mastermind. Normally considered the mastermind of nades, he goes down. Delete has to push out, and that's going to allow Felzer to take Delete out, but Zlatan take out Joshua in the meantime, so not much of an advantage, but still advantage in favor of German Flowerhouse, but they could start rotating back towards A if they want to. They haven't committed towards B just yet. 40 seconds left on the clock, and Felzer able to take down Zlatan. This team play from German Flowerhouse is really, really well. They're making players fall out and then utilizing that. Oh, that's not going to stop Azuma and the F. Able to stop down the bomb plant. Just leaving Jangru alone. He's on his flank. They might not expect this.
Yeah, great spot, but not enough time potentially. He's going to have to rush. He does pick up the F, but Azuma's in a really good spot here, and I can't see this going any other way.
And there we have it. Azuma clutches the round. Really great play from both of them. Azuma and the F both off each other, just getting the kills and destroying the allies, especially since allies work so hard getting these kills so cleverly and so well. And in the end, individual plays work. Zlatan, 17 kills to 13. Zuma close behind with 15 kills.
Yeah, very similar scoreboard to the last Liberation game we were watching indeed. 2 players leading the way, and on the other side all balanced. This Mastermind does pick up that plus 10 nade. As Kaiser was saying, well known for that, and he's certainly living up to the reputation here. As TBA or German Flowerhouse find themselves in a 3 versus 4.
Also, they did manage to take down Zlatan in the mid, but Mastermind so good with these nades. It does seem like Felzer is in a pretty good position, but he can get killed out here, and he will do from Mastermind himself. He's on 3 kills now. And it just leaves Joshua and Jankru left alive. And they're sort of heading towards the B site. Bomb still in their possession. Is there anything going for them? Still 2 order, 2 versus 4. Not looking too good.
Yeah, with their economy in the state it is now, I think at the very least they need a plant ready to have a chance in this next round. Only 2 coins in the bank, and they'll probably only be getting around 2 for the loss bonus. But I think they'll be lucky if they get a plant here at all.
Azuma's in such a great position. He does take down Jangru, and he will get Joshua as well. Good round from Mastermind. Getting those first 3 initial kills. Completely shutting down the attack of the allies, but slowly closing the gap. 10-9. Still in favour to German Flowerhouse.
Yeah, but an important round for Lux here. With the economy and that weapons they have, they really need to close this out against the German Flowerhouse, especially they've only put one coin into this, or actually two, sorry, two smokes coming out and the rest on grease guns, so likely going for a fast B push.
Exactly. Could be if it is going to be a fast B push, and they
But
have
it's
been
actually
pretty
quite
good.
interesting. 3 going towards tank and 2 going towards B, so a little bit quirky. And it might actually work out given the positioning of the defending side here. They've sort of pushed up on market instead, so there's a bit of a red carpet here to walk down into B through.
Exactly, but
Well,
Mastermind again. These nades working so well, but Belzer finding an opening on the lead and Mastermind, so the advantage is still in favor to German Flowerhouse, and they can get the bomb down here. Unless the F nade hits his mark, it doesn't, and he will fall just leaving Zlatan 1 versus 3. This eco round has been more than enough. But Belzer able to take down Zlatan. Belzer getting 3 kills that round. Warface and Django Chambering with 1 kill as well. He must mind Snade able to do any damage, but that was an eco round, and they managed to beat it.
They didn't get they didn't get a single kill apart from that double nade, right?
Yeah, only
Yeah,
Mastermind's nade.
Not ideal, but I'd be interested also to see Mastermind's current nade percentage versus other frags. Sort of seems like 2/3 of his kills have been with those nades, but can't argue with that. He keeps it up.
Exactly. Probably most of his kills actually, like you said, 2/3 of 12.
And the game can really run away from LuxGaming here. They bought into this fully with full default guns, and as I say, that Delisa goes down as well, so they find themselves a man down. This B side will be angled on by the German team. Could see the game fall away from them here if they're not careful.
Exactly. 9-11. And it looks like Felton might even meet another player at tank if he's not too careful. Could go either way when you're having these tank battles. But it's the EF. He's going to get the first combat. He's going to take down Jangru, so he's made it back to a 4 versus 4, but it was a close fight. Belzer does fall to the hands of Zlatan as well down mid. Mastermind. Not a nade kill this time, but a shotgun kill, and he's going to escape with an STG. But not for long. Trisha able to take him out. 2 versus 3. He's being thrown from the remaining German Flowerhouse players, but there's still this one player on the side, which is Asuma, hiding in the smoke, just biding his time. Bomb's going down, he goes for the knife, takes out Joshua, they never expected it. And it just leaves Fluffy now. 1 versus 3, takes down Asuma, goes back into the smoke, but he doesn't expect the players either side of him. It's going to be 11-10.
Yeah, Zuma having great success playing close range on that side, isn't he? Seems to get away with it, even though they're checking their corners. Always in a different one, always ready.
Yeah, even hiding in the smoke on site. Heard the bomb plant and then goes for the knife. Balls that you can have. And he's going to buy himself an SCG, but the rest of the team, though, still more goers. And he's starting having an MP44 as well. But it's a similar story to the other side on Allies.
Yeah, indeed. This looks like quite an important round as well. Both teams buying down a lot of default guns as well, so be interested to see how Orvata and Failser and Uzuma in particular with their upgraded guns manage to get some work done. Potentially Zlatan as well with that picked up MP40 as he does push into market now. No players there, but he won't be aware of that yet. Instead, they are pushing tank. Delita sort has an angle on it, so it will depend how this goes down, but interested to see if that boost on B gets any work done instead.
Yeah, it would be interesting. But while we're quiet down, we do have an update on the bot 123 versus CRG match, and bot 123 did indeed win 4-0 in overtime.
Wow.
It's over. But now Asuma, he's chiming in for 1. Fluffy does get 1 back. As well as Felser getting a nice headshot onto Asuma. That's
And Uzuma isn't too happy about that wallbang coming in, but you got to fear the Garand wallbang. Mastermind is taking his place in the windows, but it is looking like a struggle here for him and at the F.
Yeah, but Mastermind doing his job, and yeah, falling to Orvator in a long-range draw with the Thompson, and he's going to get a second one, Orvator. Mastermind tried his best, gets an nade kill, what he's known for, and then get an STG kill, which not what he's known for. It's going to be 12-10.
Yeah, Fails are doing some great work for the German Flowerhouse now. 23 for 15. It's definitely the way in the server. Next down is Uzuma on 19 for 18 to put that in perspective. So he's certainly doing some work, earning that 2-round bonus that they found themselves in. And we see again LuxGaming buying down to that default. No utility this time though, so they are really struggling. So this could be a 13-10 for German Flowerhouse. Do you think the end's coming, or can you see them coming back into it?
I have to say German Flowerhouse has looked very, very good in the last few days. And I could see closing out this game. Can't really count LuxGaming out. They probably can get 1 or 2, especially if Mastermind gets a nade on his hands, but no nade on his hands this time.
Yeah, I think the upset's going to be Azuma again in that balcony. He's spaced that out quite well. Been a few rounds since he's done it, so it may be long distance memories for them on the attacking side now, as 3 of them push B long with a player on the broken house. Fails are looking towards windows, see if he can help them enter into the site and crack that map. Does go for another dirty wallbang. Doesn't quite manage to get it this time. Instead, it's Delita picking up the first from Dark. I think Delita and Uzuma's crossfire will probably solidify this round.
For sure. Was able to take down Mastermind in the window position. And he knows there's one player in Dark at least. But the question is, has Uzuma's position been spied just yet? Zlatan doing some work at broken wall, but it's Uzuma's position proving to be more superior. Only taking down Felser though. Okay, it's a quick reflag, but Zlatan back into 2 versus 2 has gone down in favor for German Flowerhouse. So Fluffy.
Yeah. A shame Mastermind got picked there, given the position Delita. Oh, and the F picks up Fluffy as well. So now just Joshua, who has been playing exceedingly well, but he's trapped to that barrels. Zlatan will moving in as well. If they can coordinate this right, they should be able to get him. But they peek 1 by 1.
You hate to see it when they peek 1 by 1, allowing Joshua to try and get back into this. He's struggling here though. He's trying and get the F's movement and playing really well, but Joshua just biding his time. He needs to wait a little bit longer. The F just waiting for his health to recharge, but he has to push in no time and he falls. Zlatan being a little bit too eager maybe.
Yeah, and I can't see LuxGaming coming back in this map now with the state their economy's in, and the state conversely that German Flowerhouse is in. So we see them buy all the utility they like, and then LuxGaming on the contrary, 1 nade on Mastermind trying to get him to do that, and then an STG on the F.
Yeah, but I'm going to see Felser with the scope, and I've mentioned before, pretty good scope player in the past in MU1, and I've seen him use the scope a little bit yesterday, and it was pretty sharp. So it'll be interesting to see what he does in this round. The rest of his teammates are heading towards the B site, which they've been favoring, and only the F ray having a superior weapon. Mastermind does have his nade, and he's released it. And it does find its mark, taking down Fluffy.
I find it interesting as well, they put the SCG on the A site. We haven't seen much action there at all, so perhaps not being used to its full potential. Even though we do see Felser in spawn, he's obviously not seen anything push round, so they will commit to this B site. Can he get a pick with that scope?
I would love it if he does. I love watching scope players play.
Part of the shame of the major update too. A lot of people obviously saying scope wouldn't be that good. I think it's still pretty good, and it's got some good usage, but you don't see those regular scope versus scope battles ensuing throughout the half.
Like, I was one of the people which said scope probably won't be as effective, but after playing, I've seen scope to be quite useful. I prefer the sprinkler actually over the car. It used to be the opposite way, but Felser doing work with the SMG instead. Takes down Delita, and Jankuru also takes down Azuma, which just leaves Mastermind the F and Zlatan 3 versus 3. Jankuru takes out Zlatan. Still Mastermind up in that position. Joshua takes him out. Receiving the F with that SCG, and probably want to call it safe really.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of communication issues as well. You have Zlatan pushing around the back quite aggressively, whereas Mastermind's currently smoked out at windows, and it's just peeking 1 by 1 and sort of making it easy for German Flowerhouse here, so I wonder if they'll take a timeout or change something up. We saw them come back in the last half, so it's not impossible, but certainly looking unlikely.
Yeah, very unlikely indeed, and yeah, should be able to save this weapon. Does need to wait 15 seconds before he can. But if you are one of these players, you probably want to hunt them down. Well, disciplined they are. They're not going to be able to get him. And he will keep that SCG for the next round. LuxGaming, a little bit lackluster so far. Delita will pick up a shotgun, but like you said, there's been some miscommunication, some pushes which they didn't need to, but maybe overconfidence or miscommunication. It's hard to tell from our perspective.
Indeed, but they have gone for that 4-nade buy, so we saw them work well for that last half. If they can get it this round, it'd be great, but, you know, German Flowerhouse, a lot of guns on the economy right now. Not so much utility, actually, interestingly enough. If they do lose this round, it would be a struggle, but Felzer picks off Uzuma, so it is looking good for them currently. Sitting in that spawn, just waiting for a defending player to overextend.
And that's an overextension from Delita in the Alps. With that shotgun, he's going to be dispatched quickly by Allvator with that Thompson and Fluffy, and Allvator nearly falling to that nade. Both on like 1 HP. Even though it was close, it's not good enough.
Mastermind does have that nade though. There is hope in this 3 versus 5. If he can pull off a +10 nade here, it would really be something.
Still holding on to it for the time being. While German Flowerhouse are slowly pushing into the B side. But Changru, he needs to be careful about this flanking pair, but it's like Slatan not too happy about his chances pushing in. Changru, he might be able to get Mastermind and Slatan. The F does fall to Allvator in the meantime, just leaving Slatan alone in market, and he will fall to the hands of Changru. That Gua/Carbine combo working in his favor.
Yeah, great team play from German Flowerhouse here to earn match point. It's going to be a struggle for LuxGaming. Was it their map pick?
It was LuxGaming's map pick indeed.
Well, we saw last game, that doesn't always mean everything, but it is certainly going to be a struggle.
Yeah, it's been pretty surprising that the opposite team's been a more dominating team on the other opponent's map pick. This game is holding true for that for the time being, but it's all about the next map. You do expect German Flowerhouse to win this, especially since they've got the weaponry. But saying that, Yef does get the opening kill. Felzer tried to do his best to try and find an opening on B, but to do so. Right now, German Flowerhouse just trying to find some openings and throwing some nades. Mastermind this time, no need for him, just a shotgun, and he is playing. Oh, it's dark.
How can Allvator not see Uzuma here on B? There are millimeters in play here between the two players. Not spelling each other currently.
So it does peek, and Allvator will be able to get him after he gets Joshua, and he is going to retreat into dark. Delita. So Delita and Mastermind both in dark now. We have Slice in that tank. It seems like German Flowerhouse wants to start pushing onto the B side, but Allvator, he's ready to start pushing into dark without some teammates to back him up. Because he knows there's one player in there, but he realized that there's two, and Mastermind's going to get him with that shotgun. And now they're going to peek Delita, unable to do so, and Mastermind's pushing out. Fluffy does get one, and Fluffy's going to get Mastermind as well. He even gets Delita, just leaving the F. 2 versus 1. Zuma thinks it's over already. And yeah, stuck on side, but he might be able to get Fluffy, and he does so. Just leaving Felzer. He can still clutch this out, the F. And he does so. He gets the time. He's got enough time to defuse as well. It's not just over yet, despite the Zuma's early GG.
Yeah, what fantastic play by the F there. And also Fluffy with that 3k. Really interesting round to watch. Yeah, not a big fan of the early GG, I believed, and he certainly delivered. Proving them wrong.
Yeah. Even got a scope for his troubles. And the economy on the Allies not looking too great either. But it's not really good signs to sell for LuxGaming. Not having faith in your teammate, whatever. But Fluffy, when you see Fluffy gets a 3k like that, you sort of think it's all over. I'm pretty sure German Flowerhouse thought it was over as well.
The F here might get a pick. Oh, yes, he does, onto the marketplace. And you might even have seen that second player further back on A as the attacking side go for a bit of a split. Yeah, we see German Flowerhouse's economy a little bit in the dumpster. They have gone for a bit of a save this round. So, you know, being quite patient with their economy as we've seen before. But all on the line for LuxGaming here as the leader chimes in with a frag on Failsra as well. They're looking to gear up for an A side attack. The German Flowerhouse side. Fluffy on mid street, his teammates boosting onto market, trying to get inside that A house.
It's an interesting boost indeed. Seeing any team really do a boost like this. It's got pretty good angles. Django can watch, but no one giving him any sights. And it's the same story for Zoom on his boost. Right now, John Flowerhouse a little bit lost. Let's see where they are heading towards A. And they do take out the F. What's the scope player? Fluffy playing out of his mind right now. Joshua wants to try and cross. There is Zlatan there. And good enough. Came out low. And he is going to try to get a plant. But Mastermind's nade. So good. He was lining it up, getting it ready, and it delivers. And Delita takes out Jankru. Good round from LuxGaming. They seem to got their spirit back.
And everyone on the server fragging quite equally now. Sort of sharing the scoreboard. Which is a contrast from the first half, certainly. So perhaps LuxGaming have it in them to do another comeback, take us to OT. So we see German Flowerhouse's economy sort of not ideal. 3 sets of utility, 2 Thompsons and a Garand to work with.
Even so, German Flowerhouse, even if you look at their scoreboard, nearly every single player on plus 20. It's going to be heartbreaking if they don't win this map. After being so close. But they still just need one more round. Well, LuxGaming need to find 3, and they have bought into this with some utility. Firehouse, but taking it careful. Yeah, some would say, but maybe it's methodical.
It'll be interesting to see if Uzuma can get a pick during this slow play as this peak angles. Sitting up there with an SG and a sniper in his back pocket.
I think it's this boost on B which is going to be so important. He said Uzuma, STG and a sniper. Curious that he's got the STG out, maybe so he can see in case he pushed B long or B apps as far as watching B arch. But the smokes come in. This should be a time to shine. Fluffy does take out the leader with a nade. That's a good start. Now every single player plus 20. German Flowerhouse. Janko also takes out Zlatan. That's when Azuma peaks. Gets 2. Takes out Facer and Fluffy, making it 3 versus 3. But unable to find any more. While German Flowerhouse players scatter. Mastermind's nade. Gets the mark once more. That's Zlatan's shot. Zuma's shot unable to hit the mark. Janko gets it, but Mastermind with a great clutch, getting 2 headshots. I mean, 1 headshot and 1 kill. Mastermind playing pretty well now.
Zoom Mastermind keeping the minute.
Yeah. Keep getting those nade kills, Mastermind. Like consistently getting those nade kills as well. Every single time you see him have a nade, it's just like, yep, he's gonna get a kill.
German Flowerhouse here, fully buying in now for the first time in a little while. Buying to 0 across the board. And the same coming in from LuxGaming, so a big round here. Match point for German Flowerhouse, or can LuxGaming take it to overtime? 2 rounds to go.
Would be a story. Well, I think they both don't really want overtime to this point. But feels like he's got a scope of his own. Mastermind has a scope as well. Interesting to see which scope would win. Jangri, he's covering the back, still spot out 1 player, and that player's going to retreat, which is the F. But both teams playing it quite passively, apart from the F who pushed up, but then he retreated as soon as he met resistance. On A site now. The Eater look up close and personal.
Yeah, 2 nades saved on the defending side for this B push, which they must be expecting now as the smokes do rain in. Mastermind's vision blocks off. But Zuma has moved down onto the staircase. Oh, what a great nade by Fluffy there, picking up Mastermind. And all the way to take down Uzuma as well. This could be the end as they execute onto this B site. Zlatan and the F call out of position. Delita pushed up, advanced forward. Will they check the corner? Just about. Gets one frag and backs off sensibly. Could be a spanner in the works here as they find themselves pincered on the site. 3 versus 4. Nade goes out from Delita, but the F stops the plan anyway. Joshua going down, and he takes down Fluffy as well. Complete reverse of fortunes here as it's just Ulvator and Jangaroo left on the attacking side. Pushing up to windows. Zlatan takes down Ulvator, and Jangaroo goes down as well. What a reversal by LuxGaming.
Yes, the initial picks going in favor for German Flowerhouse, but managed to bring it back. Delita putting a fawn in the side as well as Zlatan. Yeah, in the end, getting a final kill. And he's gonna have his chance to use the scope. But that's destroyed the economy of the German Flowerhouse, so they're gonna struggle to purchase this round, which is the last round. And it's quite possible, which we'll see over time. But we have seen them win an eco round. So it's still possible for them to win this one. Yeah, they're saying this is looking a lot better from LuxGaming.
Fire here, pretty tense on both sides. Only Zlatan going for a little bit of spam. Might have spotted a play on back market there. No one trying to give the game away. We've seen a lot of early picks coming in around the minute marks to see if anyone can work something by then. Maybe Fluffy will get cute on tank, push up a little bit too far into the sights of Delita.
German Flowerhouse playing it very, very careful. They don't want to lose this round. And they need to start trying to get some map control because at the moment they have little. Do see Fells up, pushing up into market, and Fluffy up to tank with two of his teammates. Delita spotted one of them by some warning shots, saying this is my territory, stay away. Peeks again, but he's going to be pushed off from Ulvator, but he's going to keep his life for the time being, and he's going to keep pushing Ulvator, but Fluffy gets a trade onto Zlatan, and looks like they want to go towards A. Do have quite a bit of players here. One player's gone into triple. There's already got 2 players towards Ali. One going down to the hands of Joshua, which is going to be Delita. Giving it a 3 versus 4. No need to stop the plan either.
Bomb planted.
One will go down. Faithful for German Flowerhouse. It's all about these post positions. Jan Group able to take down the F off the bait from Felser. It's leaving Mastermind and Azuma. Mastermind. I mean, Azuma falling. It's actually Mastermind in the end, just leaving Azuma in a 1 versus 4. And LuxGaming fought so hard to get back into this game. And Azuma is going to keep on fighting until the end. Somehow making it work, but 15 seconds left. His chances are winning each second. There's no time really left, and Azuma's just fighting for scraps at this point. And there we have it. The end of the game of the first map. Liberation going to the opponents, which is German Flowerhouse. And they played so well. All of their players plus 20.
Yeah, such a close